Game of Thrones Season 6, and I will warn you, there is going to be spoilers. This probably isn't the best season, although it's very good. Probably just a test of how good the show really is, but it isn't the best season. I'm going to get the negatives out of the way so we can get straight to the good stuff. The Mountain. I don't like the character. It seems they have given Cersei a RoboCop-like bodyguard, and it just seemed a little bit out of place in a show like this. And it did make me wonder if I did wonder briefly if the show had jumped the shark a little bit. I don't think it ruins the season as such, but I think he's I don't like the character that much. I think it's a little bit. He just seems a little bit redundant. There is a lot of exposition in this season. I don't mind that, but it was a little overdone here. There was just a lot of talky scenes, a lot of dialogue, and maybe not enough action. I don't mind talking, but maybe it was just a little bit overdone in this season. Ramsay Bolton, possibly the most hated character in TV history. In this season, they made him so cartoonishly evil that he really lacked any kind of depth. All the other villains in the show previously were more three-dimensional, but Ramsay was just black and white evil. And usually there was kind of scenes of the characters were just the evil characters in the show previously have all shown some sort of vulnerability. Ramsay kind of didn't really have any of that. He was just like a flat out evil bastard, basically. Saying all that, this is still a solid season. I loved Arya Stark's storyline. Her whole arc is fantastic. I think she could go down as one of the best characters in TV history. Every season she just grows and makes more progress towards her goal. And Walder Frey is finally dead. She finally killed Walder Frey. Considering he murdered her whole family like 3 seasons ago, I think a lot of people were quite happy about that. Daenerys has a really good storyline. I quite like that they put her back with the Dothraki for a while. She ends up burning a bunch of men alive because they're going to gang rape her. It's probably a typical Game of Thrones response. Anyway, I always enjoy Tyrone. I think Peter Dinklage is a fantastic actor. He really settles more into his role as Daenerys' advisor here. There's even a lot of sexual tension between the two. Him and Daenerys, in particularly the last scene of the season, I actually thought they were going to sleep together. There definitely is some sexual tension there. Possibly maybe in a future season. I don't know. I haven't read the book, so I can't say. We get a lot of scenes with Jonathan Pryce, and I like that in this season. The guy's a fantastic actor, a really good classical actor, and he's very good as the High Sparrow. As is Diana Rigg. Diana Rigg is really good in this season. She had a great scene in the season finale that really made me laugh. She kind of really came across as a really hardened old woman, and she's really good. I like Diana Rigg. The Battle of the Bastards was very impressive. It was like something out of Braveheart. It was just fantastic. Really good battle scenes. Very movie-like. It was like watching a movie. I forgot I was watching a TV series here. I love that we get to see the Hound again. Such a great scene where he basically takes revenge for a tribe of people rescue him and nurse him back to health because you assume that he died at the end of season 4, and he takes revenge. A bunch of mercenaries come along and they slaughter everyone while he isn't there. And there's a great scene where he basically stabs this guy in the balls, and the guy says "fuck you," and the Hound is just like "fuck you. Those are your last words. You're shit at dying." It's so funny how it's really well acted, and it's very, very satisfying to watch. Ramsay Bolton finally gets his comeuppance, thank God. Very fitting that he gets eaten by his hounds. I loved Sansa in this scene. I actually found her quite attractive for some reason in that particular scene. I don't know why, but normally I found her in the past. In the past, I've always found Sansa very quite dull, and she's kind of this pretty little thing that sits in the room and isn't really that interesting. But she's really grown into her role in this. She's really evolved. Sansa has in this season, and she's definitely a more confident, and she's growing into a very mature woman. The season finale wrapped things up really nicely, but it definitely left me wanting more. I have to say, I feel a little bit empty now. Great scenes with Tyrone and Daenerys, basically the season finale was really good. Overall, I'll give this. It's not the best season of the show, but still, it's a lot better than a lot of other things on the TV these days. And that's the end of my review. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Ta for now.